That will do it. That was an opportunity down the stretch. And I'm so happy for our ownership group and the players and our coaches. 4 years, 7 months, and 1 day. And this last day is the best day.
Congratulations, Peter.
Hey, Green!
As Joe takes that trophy. Joe, 8 years ago, or just about there, you took over an organization that while you had a passionate fan base, you were struggling to get any momentum on the basketball floor. So how does 4 straight finals, 3 titles in 5 years...
Take the case. What do we do with it now?
You can put it back.
Every year. Steph. Tell me.
Joe, when you've heard...
Well, that might be the end of the dynasty. Look, in all of my years, I'm never the one to really believe in something being over just until it's over. At any point in sports, any team can win, any team will win. But man, it looks like that dynasty is over. And before I just get into the Warriors itself, I just want to make this note. All players have bad games. Nobody is immune from it. Everybody can choke. Everybody can do things that are not good. But I need you guys to know. 0 for 10 from the field, 0 for 6 from the 3, in 32 minutes of play. Not putting up one single point is crazy work. Like crazy work. 32 minutes, 0 for 10 from the field, 0 for 6 from 3 is nasty work. It might be time for him to pack that up. I cannot lie to you. That is one of the craziest things I've seen in a long time from a guy who's playing in a win or lose situation. Like, what are we doing out here? What are we really doing out here? You got Draymond Green outscoring you, bro. Come on, Draymond don't even shoot the ball. And he went 4 for 8. Andrew Wiggins hasn't been good all year. He's outscoring you. You got Travis Jackson Davis, or whatever the guy's name is. He outscoring. He had 2 points. He outscoring you, bro. Kayvon Looney outscoring you. Chris Paul took 3 shots and scored more points than you. You had the least amount of points on the team. Come on, bro. What are we doing, Klay? That is unacceptable, and he knows that. And I believe he'll work to get better, but this is the second year in a row where I could say in the postseason, Klay Thompson has been awful. He is, to me, the worst shot chucker in the league. None of his shots make sense for me. Personally, I have not seen a shot that I've liked from him all year. That's just my personal opinion on it. But it's okay. He could do what he wants. He's a known champ. He's a 4-time champ. But man, it did not look pretty last night. And as for Draymond, he played okay. But all year long, man, you had struggles with just staying out there on the court not because just you're hurt or anything, but because of your antics and At this stage in your career, I understand that it's basketball. You're gonna get hyped, but you're 34. You can't be doing the things that you're doing, the same antics that you were doing at 24, at 34, because you guys are gonna get in situations like this and have to play in the play-in and can potentially lose. And last night you just ran into a team who was, I wouldn't say is necessarily better than you, but you ran into a team that was more physical than you from the jump, came out hot, and that's all it takes if it's a 1-game series. In a 7-game series, do I think the Kings beat the Warriors? No. As they did lose last year or 2 years ago, whenever they played them. But in one game, you can most definitely lose, and you lost and got blown out. 32 points out of Keegan Murray. Like, it's just incredible what people can do for one game, for sure. Like, and it's not to say that he couldn't do it again, but he ain't doing that again 99% of the time. But for Steph, I feel bad for him. You know, he is a guy, top 10 player in the NBA still, been it for the last 10 years, top 2 point guard of all time, one of the greatest, if not the greatest point guards of all time, the greatest shooter ever, came out. He didn't play the best, but he still had 22 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. He played okay. It's unacceptable. But I do say that I do appreciate what Kuminga showed out there last night. He played pretty solid for me. But I don't know. I feel that the dynasty can be over unless they get new players. They have to get some new guys. Now, I don't believe that they'll ever let Klay go. They'll never let Dre go. They never let Steph go. But you're going to have to trade some guys on this team to get some assets. And in all honesty, Klay Thompson should leave. He needs to leave. But I do also respect the fact that they don't want to trade him because of all that they've been through. I get that. But if your number one focus is to win, he needs to go. And it's like you're not even going to get anything for a 34-year-old Klay Thompson at this point. You're not, right? So it's like, what do you trade for? You just get him off the team. You literally just get him off the team. I don't even think he has a contract for this year, so you may let him walk and go somewhere else and just try to pick up somebody from some type of team. But man, Klay was really bad, and I don't believe that that's going to show everything. That shows everything about him, but that was a bad performance last night all around from the Warriors. They need to get a real big man. They haven't had a real big man in years. They need a real big man. They need better shooting. They need a better plan of offense than just Draymond Green getting the ball, looking around, trying to catch and find shooters. We need more than just that now. A little older, so it's going to get a lot more difficult to run these sets, especially when teams are looking for it and you can't move as fast and can't work as fast as you were working when you were 25, 26 years old. But all in all, I felt that it's just how the game goes. You win some, you lose some. You can't win them all. Nobody has, you know. So for them, it's just about working and trying to get back to where they need to. But I definitely feel that they need to move on from Klay Thompson. They won't, but they need to move from Klay. They need to move from Dre. And you need to work around trying to build up this roster to get these last couple of years, these last 2, 3, 4 years that you can have out of Steph Curry, who can put up 24, 25 points for the next 3 seasons. That's who you need to work around. But will they do that? We'll never know. We just have to let time go by and time tell us. But as for the Warriors, so long. See y'all next year. And on to the playoffs. So that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. That's just from my eyes to yours. Let me know what you guys think about the Warriors season ending last night in the comments. I'm out.